End of May. It's the end of May. And it's another day. Episode 4638. I missed the premiere about 5 days ago, but we did it, and now we're in another season. And we haven't thought about it that much, but going into another month, it's more obvious. What's going to happen today? Oh, do you hear that? I think I hear something from down the street, down the way. I hear a sound. What's the sound? What's that sound? Who is that? What's going on? Dingle dangles. Oh, hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and live.
Forever.
Yeah,
that's right.
Wow.
Everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm alive.
Hey, me too.
I made it all the way back around here to Wednesday. Did you think we were going to make it this far?
At this point, I'm not surprised, but it's overall unlikely.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Not even myself.
You didn't think so?
I didn't think a lot.
It's not so much that you wouldn't have believed it. You just.
Oh, yeah. What's going on? Did the mic cut out? Or?
Oh, is it? I think it's in there. I can kind of hear myself.
I think it was in and out. Did you ever find that ball?
No, I never found the ball.
Around? I mean, you cleaned up a little bit.
That's kind of why I was cleaning up. I was trying to find the ball slightly.
Are you sure you lost the ball?
Yeah.
You are?
It bounced out of the.
Did it bounce back?
No, it bounced onto the floor.
You didn't have to do the recount? If we knew what number it was, then it could be 75 and not this one.
Or one.
We could know.
Between 2 and 75 or
if it was, hopefully it's 1.
Yeah, but I don't think 1 or 75 were rolled last night, so it's one of the 4. One of the 3. One of the 4 from last night.
We could incorporate that into it to get in the abstract number talk immediately.
Yeah.
We're gonna say, hey, it's probably you get to pick 1 through 75. These 4 numbers are less likely to be existing, though. One out of 4 of these, so it's is not existing. So if you guess one of those, then you're really tempting fate or not tempting fate.
Not tempting fate.
So we could cut all 4 of those out, and then if we get them, then something's wrong also.
Extra weird.
But
I imagine I'll find it.
One day it'll show back up.
Today, I think I'll find it.
Oh, you gonna find it today?
Yeah. I think so.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
That's the cliffhanger or whatever. Yeah. Is there a cliffhanger in the beginning? Foreshadowing or something?
Starting off with a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a gun, and then show it, and then at the end of the show I gotta use it. Otherwise, I'm not using my narrative structure.
Yeah.
Is that?
Otherwise, Schrodinger will be not happy. Wait, is it Schrodinger?
Chekhov. Chekhov's gun. Schrodinger's cat.
Oh, that's right.
Schrodinger's hey, what's in you pretty much know there's not. Oh, is the cat's dead? Or alive?
Yeah.
I think that is not a very good example of Schrodinger's anything. I don't know if he actually used a cat in his example, if the cat was dead or alive, but I feel like I would have some idea.
Well, because it's a 50-50 chance whether the poison gas goes off in the thing when you close the door or not.
Is that part of the story?
Yeah.
There's gas?
Yeah. Deadly gas.
Because I sometimes think about, that I'm making it through another day, and I'm well, I made it through yesterday. How could I possibly not live another day? And it's with the cat, so I kind of assume it's likely the cat's not going to be dead. You leave your cat at home, you come back, it's not there's a 50-50 chance the cat's going to be dead. It's probably 99% chance the cat's going to be alive. If it was any lesser, then you'd probably do something about it.
Yeah, this is some weird dark science experiment apparently, or it's a quantum thing. Might be a quantum thing.
But you would know if there was a cat that was Dead.
Sickly?
Or sickly, or like, oh, what did they? I think Far East didn't give me a fork.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, there it is. Oh,
That's close.
I should not have questioned Far East. I feel weird.
Yeah, you can always trust those guys.
Like the cat, if there's a cat in a box, is the cat alive? It's like, kind of like, can hear a cat moving around.
Yeah. It's like Pavlov's gun.
Pavlov's dogs.
You ring the bell and then you shoot your gun.
Pavlov's dogs, Schrodinger's cats, and Chekhov's guns. And
all that and more today on the program.
Yeah, who's got more stuff?
Who's the guy who has the boat? There's like a boat guy.
Oh yeah, the guy who builds the boat, and then it's like, is this boat the same boat?
Yeah, that
all
guy.
This time?
Yeah.
I never know that guy. I always think about that. I thought you knew that.
Yeah, I know. I know that
guy. Do you
know? Somewhere.
In your mind?
What is it? It's
I'm just gonna start saying random. Like,
he got Dugaro's boat. I'm not Dugaro's boat.
You know, you like. The guy's name is like Gutter Street, and then you're walking down the street, and then you see the gutter, and then the street. Oh, it's Gutter Street. Gutter Street. Like things like remind you, like you see two objects that are the things that they are. Like, oh, like you're trying to think of a thing really hard, and then they disappear to you, and you're. Oh,
I wish that would be great.
Yeah.
The axe. It's also an axe. It's like the same thing as the axe in the boat, but I don't remember now.
If you replace the axe
boat, you get the axe handle, and the axe handle breaks, and then you like get a new axe handle, and then you use the axe some more, and then the axe choppy part breaks, and then somebody's boat, somebody's axe. I don't remember who though.
The same guy's axe and boat though.
I think it is the same guy's axe and boat. Maybe he used the axe to build the boat with. I'm not sure.
The axe is more like solid of a reference because there's only really two parts to an axe, so you can really think like it's probably not build the boat. It's slow.
Yeah,
and questionable what's old and new.
Right.
So.
And like you don't name your axe. I mean, usually, and like a lot of people like will name their boats and stuff. You know.
Some people want to name everything.
Yeah.
Like people name their car.
Oh yeah.
I was like.
Car's kind of like a boat, I guess.
Oh yeah. I guess you name your car and your vehicles. I was on the edge of naming my car, but I decided that it was awful to do that. And anybody who's doing that is dumb. So I didn't do it.
I'm glad you're at least taking a stance.
Yeah. What's your car's name? I mean, I just like make up a name at that point, and then I guess it does have a name. That's why the plant you gave me at the office, it's named Kathy, even though I didn't want to name it. But somebody asked me.
What? Someone asked you what's the plant's name?
Yeah.
That's a strange question.
I wonder if they're asking.
Like what kind of plant it was?
What kind of plant? What's the plant's name?
You're like, it's a spider plant?
It's a spider plant. I just said Kathy. I'm like, okay.
What did they say? They seemed to accept that as a regular type of answer?
Yeah, they're like nodding. Like,
Kathy, okay.
Or they're like, it's in the office, so nobody's allowed to be confrontational or anything. I mean, it should be, but it's frowned upon.
Right.
Which is, I guess it's like, what they call it, PC. It's like the very definition of being politically correct.
I feel like you're really not supposed to be confrontational in real life either, but I think
yeah, you shouldn't be confrontational. Hold on. Why are you naming your plant? I'm talking about the name of the plant, you crazy person. Why are you saying names? They're like, oh, okay. But maybe they're like, this person's naming their plants. People names. Maybe they're entertained. But they were asking them the name of the plant, so I thought they were. It was real, but
it sounds like they're kind of already on the. They're going for.
On the naming your plants and name people names. I want to name animals people names. I guess your animal's names people names. It's a little bit.
It's an unusual name, but it is a real name because it's after a real person.
Yeah. I'm gonna get animal and then just name him, John.
Bruce.
Bruce.
Cat. Bruce. Wait, what was the cat's name at Costa Hueso? Was it Philip?
No, I knew it was just Phil. I don't know.
Phil.
I don't know if it was named Philip, and then they called him Phil. Like, hey, his name is Philip, but we call him Phil for short.
His name's Philip, but his friends call him Phil.
Yeah. Because then whatever you name your dog, you gotta be comfortable yelling it in the street. Phil!
Phil! Where are you, Phil? Did I ever tell the story about my my housemate who? Well, this is not my story to tell, I guess, but my housemate told me a story about his parents and his childhood dog growing up.
I don't know how to I think maybe this is why I was thinking about this.
Oh yeah, Lover.
Yeah.
Lover was the name of their dog, and that like loved to escape the yard, but like always try to like it was like an escape artist dog.
I think I had this story like in my mind, and I was like, that's why I was like, I have an idea about naming animals weird things. This is my own idea. But where do ideas come from anyway?
Yeah, they swirl around in your brain. Anyway, yeah, you can imagine they would drive down the street with their head like, Lover, come back, Lover. It's pretty good.
That's what you do if you ever do lose a lover anywhere.
Lover.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the dog's gonna listen anyway. Whenever Charlie would get out, we'd shake the peanuts.
Yeah, that's what we do for the cat too, more or less. Like, the cat's gotten smart about it actually. Like,
now it's hiding.
It was gone, and we were like, oh, okay. We were tapping the can, like there's a can of wet food.
Yeah.
We're tapping the can, all over the house, like all over the yard, kind of like saying her name. Walked down the alley, and then went back to the house, got the can opener out, and opened the can. Like, as soon as she heard the opening of the can, she appeared out of the darkness of the yard, as if she'd just like been in the yard the whole time,
waiting for you to
not wanting
like
to come back in.
Yeah, it's like a two-part ruse.
She's like, okay, sometimes they don't give me the can when I come back in. Like, maybe I think we've used the can as a lure without giving her the cat food.
Not about the tapping anymore.
Yeah, so now the tapping, she's like, the tapping might be a trick, but as soon as they open the can, they can't unopen the can. I don't know that she knows that you can't unopen a can, but you really can't.
Well, like, the cans, they last forever, and once you open it up, that's it. Hours.
Yeah. Gone in a matter of days. If you put it in the fridge.
Have you ever canned things?
I've jarred things, which I think they call jarring things canning. Because, like, you're like, I'm canning peaches, but really you're putting peaches in glass jars and then sealing the top, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like, pickles. I've done that. I've never put anything literally in a tin. Like, honestly, they call...
I don't think that's... You need like a crazy machine for that.
Yeah, I think the theory is the same though. Where
but you boil the thing in the jar, and then it's all pasteurized on the inside.
I think so. I don't remember.
Can't see ya.
Where am I?
Oh.
What is that?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, now we're really blue, all the way blue.
Where are we?
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I started pressing the buttons.
What?
Oh, is it this? No. Oh, hey.
Yeah, what was that?
Why did we fade to blue?
I don't know.
All right, I'm here. You should be
here.
Well,
there I am. Oh, I see. Oh, but I zoomed this in yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm like pasteurize all these food. Like, I'm
back in my shack.
Trying to I remember that guy that when he first called, he said he had crabs.
Oh, yeah.
And then I decided that I was gonna call him Mr. Krabs.
Oh yeah.
That way, so I could undercut his rudeness.
Right, Mr. Krabs.
It's like, hey, so next time if he ever calls back, and remember to call Mr. Krabs immediately. That way when he starts being crabby, because he said he had crabs as like a crass joke.
Right.
Which is...
He's like, hey, I know what's funny. Medical problems.
Yeah, so then,
my own medical history.
But if we call him Mr. Krabs, and then when he calls him, like, hey, it's Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs, do you have something to complain about today?
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I like that.
So that's my plan. I have a trap. So, Mr. Krabs, if you ever call back,
A crab trap.
your name is Mr. Krabs, and then you're crabby. Is it Mr. Krabs, you crabby again? But apparently it's like the boss on the SpongeBob television show or something.
Yes.
But I don't really know what it is. So, because Caroline was here when I named the guy Mr. Krabs, and I forgot about the name, but then Caroline was like, oh, no. I think is that Mr. Krabs?
Yes. He's like, money. He likes money.
Yeah. Oh, did you change that thing too?
I was trying to like hunt down that sound. I don't think the viewers know what I'm talking about, but in the studio when there's nothing going through the board, it has this sort of like...
Did you find it?
No, it wasn't any of the VCRs. It might actually be the board. Something's got some kind of a auto leveling thing where it goes like if no signal's coming through, it like ramps up the audio until it gets too loud, and then it's like, oh, back down, and like makes this... I mean, it's almost like way itself, but it's a little annoying when you're in here with nothing on. So
yeah, and it gets really loud sometimes on the recordings.
Yeah,
like louder than it seems in the room.
Yeah, so I was trying to track it down. I still don't know where it is. It's not. I swapped out the VCR coming out of the computer, and I swapped the VCR that one, but it is definitely somewhere on that computer line. And
did you ever see the band Eats Tapes?
The band Eats Tapes? No.
I feel like I was on a little bit of a run, and right before the Krabs talk, I was on a little bit of a run, but I forgot where I was going.
Really?
You don't know?
Before? Just now?
Today? Yeah, it was like right before. Like I was talking about something, and I was on a bit of a going.
Oh, but it has nothing to do with Eats Tapes either.
No. I was on a bit of a train, like a thought train.
Yeah.
And then I like derailed it, and then I failed to circle back. I don't remember what I was talking about, and I have like absolutely pretty much no idea at this point.
We don't have the tape. We should be doing some sort of maybe we should have put a third level.
Is that thing? That's not even. Wait, is this thing going? That thing's not going.
Recording. Uh-oh.
This thing is going. Okay.
Wow. That would be bad.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Let's see. Like I'm gonna. But remember, like I started the replay tape as a idea so that I could go back and get back on the train.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be just an insane, like an insanity creator.
Oh, that's right. The replay tape is what caused like those basically months of insanity.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, we have this replay tape because I kept doing like recording the replay tape for the point of going back and doing a replay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, the next day I was like, oh, we have the replay tape. We might as well look at it today.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, oh, what did we do yesterday? Now we're going to replay the whole day. We're talking about like Schrödinger's, and then
like Pavlov's,
dog names.
There's something it all goes back to the fork somehow.
Fork?
The fork for.
I got the fork. I don't want to mistrust the fork thing. Does it go back? I mean, it all goes back somewhere, but we'll never know the train. I'll never get back on.
The viewers know the train because they can scroll back. I wonder if anyone's on the that's
the train. The train has left the station, and we don't.
Yeah,
we don't
Old school Dave just says, "Heck yeah."
Heck yeah, old school Dave.
Heck yeah.
The train has left the station.
You don't look at the comments while it's going?
No. Maybe I should.
I don't know.
I could.
This could be a useful time for the commenters to go back and figure out what the hell we were talking about before we started talking about Mr. Krabs. But I don't know.
I don't know what it was.
I'm looking for a hammer.
You didn't find one? You were looking around for one before, right?
Yeah, I thought like one of us could have taken it out of the studio, but even more realistically, one of us could have used it and not put it back where it's intended to go.
We got no messages.
Yeah. I was trying to get us a hardwire internet and it didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the internet.
Let's call my brother.
Okay.
Let's see how he's doing over there.
Over there.
Canning.
Canning.
Oh, right. I
Canning.
still call my brother.
Orion Canning.
Yeah. We're like, you're canning? My train was cans.
A train full of cans.
What?
It's the program on TV. How are ya?
How's it going?
Good. Have you ever canned anything?
Nope.
Nope, because you made the hot sauce and it made us sick.
Oh no! What?
Not only lately sick, just like a little bit oogie. You wanna start canning things?
Sure.
Then we gotta do this stuff. I mean, maybe we'll just freeze stuff. I think maybe freezing and they're similar process. Like
There are two of the same intended, like, for preservation of food.
like
I feel like canning's more permanent than freezing.
I want to get into
You don't
canning,
get-
but I also just want to get into freezing. But I end up
freezing, you get freezer burn, and then sometimes like you unfreeze stuff and it's nasty.
yeah. What do you want to can, Andrew?
Mushroom.
Mushrooms? How about can we can meat?
I
Those are
have
gross.
bought canned meat before. Yeah,
It's gross though, huh? No beefaroni. Chili?
be like what do you call it? You can can chili.
I feel like I would eat it. I would like can it and then eat it like within like the time that it would be just like put it in the fridge anyway.
Oh yeah,
Or either that or never eat it.
the world would apocalypse and then you'd eat it.
Maybe you want to can some chili?
Sure.
We got to get bottles first though. But you never can anything? I think maybe I should just watch. Usually when I want to do things, I just watch the videos about people doing them, and that satisfies my urge to actually do them.
I think that's why video games don't make kids violent.
Oh yeah. You never can anything? You froze stuff. We have a big freezer, an extra freezer. Maybe we should make big meals and then freeze them. You want to do that?
Sure.
Yeah. What do you want to systematically murder a race?
Sure.
Which one?
Sure.
What are you doing?
Systematically murdering a race.
Oh yeah. Slowly. That's not good. That's maybe.
Oh, that's bad, Andrew. Not sure you should do that.
Why would you talk about that?
I don't know.
I don't know. What's going on? Were you watching TV?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
What else could you possibly be doing? Are you sleeping? Are you at the market?
Yep.
Chopping vegetables?
Yep.
Yeah, like I've worked at restaurants before, and like usually like prep your own food, like you make the restaurant food, but then like we just need to get a really big pot, like a 4-burner, and then we can turn on all 4 of the burners on the gas, and then make like a 10. We make like 10 gallons of food, you know, and then
Yeah.
we freeze it. I don't know what it would be though.
Sure.
Yeah. It'd have to be something. I mean, it could be chili or some kind of. I guess it would be maybe a spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
10 gallons of spaghetti sauce, and that way we can eat it all the time. Forever.
That's what Italian people do. They jar the tomatoes.
Oh yeah, just tomatoes. Maybe we do like 3 or 4 10-gallon, like in a row. We do 3 or 4 10-gallon things, and then. Well, I'm thinking about making burritos, or out of anything. Whatever you just make a ton of food, and then you wrap it in tortillas, even if it's not burritos.
I don't really want to do any of these things you're saying.
You know what? All right. I guess I'm not. I don't have a problem. I'm trying to solve a problem I don't even have.
Yeah, to go to the store.
Yeah, the store already has all that stuff. Why would I? Why am I trying? I'm trying to live like the Amish or something, but I have get access to everything.
Yeah.
I'm just, yeah. Why?
You eat everything. Some people can't eat the stuff at the store for whatever reason.
Yeah, I should just go to the store more often.
Yeah.
Have you had the fried chicken at what's that place, Ralph's?
No, is it good?
I haven't had it yet. Oh, wait, I did have it. It was okay, but it was cold. I haven't gotten it while it's hot yet. Because they were closed. Have you had the fried chicken at Ralph's? No? You eat fried chicken?
No.
You do?
Did you air fry it?
I air fried it, and it was pretty good. But it was not cheap, and it was cold. Where do you get fried chicken?
Popeyes.
I guess I don't get fried chicken very often. I can't think of the last time I really had it.
No, I get it from the grocery store. Pretty much every time I go to Winco, I get some.
Is it already fried and you just like air fry it?
Well, it's already from Winco. I always go when it's already hot usually.
Oh,
And then I just get a couple.
nice.
But then I buy all this food, like for cooking, and then I eat the fried chicken because it's hot,
Yeah,
and then I forget about all the food I've been bought because I'm no longer hungry.
not cooking.
And then it gets weird.
Yeah,
Maybe I should do the list. I guess like this whole thing. I'm solving problems. I don't even have a problem,
yeah,
but I'm trying to solve problems I don't have. But we get a list because they make those fridge on your fridge. They got a computer or whatever, but it's pretty much just like an iPad to your fridge.
Right, well, it could just be a piece of paper on your
So
fridge.
just be a piece of paper with a list on it, or like a whiteboard, and then you write down all this stuff, and then you start checking it off, and then that way you make sure you eat it all. But I don't have any problems. I'm not unhappy with the. But maybe if it's not broke, you say don't fix it. But like maybe.
That's what like the whole thing of us only ever being on phase one.
Yeah.
Like it's not quite broken, but it's not great. It's like if it's not broke, improve it.
Yeah, if it's not broke, they make it better. Like, what are you trying to do? I mean, how do you try to? Like, I was, what was I watching? Something about inventing stuff. Anyway, like, how do you invent stuff? you want to try? Like, you got to sit down and be like, I'm inventing something.
I was thinking about inventing because we had the night drawer, and the prompt was mother of invention.
Yeah.
And so I was writing about inventing for the intro, and like most stuff has probably already been invented, you know? Like a lot of stuff is pretty much invented.
Because that's what you can't invent. It's hard to invent things. I guess it gets harder and harder to invent things.
Because there's less and less, I mean, maybe
But it's like that the whole time.
you're like building on the inventions of the past potentially.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're also like I think inventing something new is good, but most of the time it's not very well thought out, and like it doesn't maybe catch on, and then like people like improve upon the invention, and then those are the things that become actually successful most of the time.
Yeah.
Because it's like a normal invention is just like I figured out how to do it, and it's like not really fleshed out probably.
Yeah. I think like whoever takes inspiration from this program, we're level 1, and then they're going to be the successful ones.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know if I've ever invented stuff, but I've done a lot of things. But nothing good though. Probably.
Not even like inventing a food.
I made that food. I don't know. I'm eating a lot of this. You know that hamburger fried rice? I think that would sell. I would buy that. Would you buy hamburger fried rice from the restaurant, Andrew?
No.
Oh.
Why would he? You can get it at home for free.
Yeah. Have you ever had that? Have you ever had the hamburger fried rice?
No, I haven't had it.
Oh, I gotta cook it for you.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Sounds good.
You just cook hamburger and then you cook a bunch of stuff. And then you put rice in it.
Yum.
Yeah. And then you put a bunch of spices in it.
It does sound good.
What about, well, I think, yeah, buffets and stuff's the only, like, I had like a sauce buffet. We're going to do like a cafeteria restaurant.
Yeah, cafeteria restaurant might still work. That's a good idea.
I was thinking about like it's like sauce and carbs, like it's like Subway.
Hey, you already got a name for it too.
Yeah, it's like Subway, but instead of, I mean, it's the only reason. Wait, why is it's the only reason it's like Subway is because you go in there and then you choose a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But like you have like a bunch of sauces, and then you have a bunch of carbs. Like you have rice and pasta and maybe potatoes and like tortillas or whatever, corn, just corn,
Oh yeah.
or even like a salad or anything that's not carbs. But and then you have all your sauce. You got spaghetti sauce, curry,
Ooh. Ranch dressing?
beef stew.
Beef stew.
It's foods. It's full-on foods that you put on.
Oh.
And then you're like, I'll take spaghetti sauce and spaghetti noodles. But you're like, I'll get potatoes and spaghetti sauce.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I see.
And then,
I see.
And then you throw it in the you shake it up and then you shove it in your face. And I like the piling the food in your face kind of food too.
Right. Yeah.
You like food that you can shove into your face, Andrew?
Yeah.
Lots of dust on. What's that? What?
Yeah, it's a light fixture. You attach a camera to it, and then like you can put 4 lights in.
You get like light feedback? What is that? Is that?
I think that's Andrew.
You want some numbers,
not?
Andrew? What are we doing with the numbers?
I don't know. I never found that.
Where's the pen?
Really one.
We'll stick them with 1 through 90?
Yeah, maybe I'll find that other one, but I do think
The guts of the chain. I remember I was concerned about having the pen on the chain run out. I was like, what's gonna happen when the pen runs out of ink and the chain is just there, and then we just have a pen on the board with nothing to, there's no ink in it. But the ink is over half.
oh yeah.
So it way outlasted the.
I wonder if that is an Andrew thing or if that's like, is it the new VCR? But I guess I can't tell.
What numbers you want, Andrew?
What?
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 What numbers do you want?
12, 38, 69, 42.
Alright, I'm writing them down.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That's it for Andrew, huh?
Yeah.
You hang up. You hang up.
Oh yeah, he can't hang up because he's got his earbuds.
Oh.
So if and he wants to listen to like podcasts.
Oh, this is.
We're holding him hostage. This is like an interactive. It's like an interactive podcast. Hey, you know what? Talking to me is like an interactive podcast. I really don't like podcasts.
Yeah, the word podcast. Is
I don't like
bad.
the word podcast, and
Yeah.
we were here first.
We're pre-podcast.
No.
Yeah. Proto.
Oh, Bob.
I think podcasts actually did exist. You calling somebody else?
No, Tyler's calling us.
Oh, Tyler.
Hello?
Ooh.
Tyler! Oh, no, it's not on that.
Tyler?
Hey, I'm sorry. It was lunar. I was totally wrong.
I
Am
know.
sure?
I know you were wrong. I was telling you were wrong while you were saying it. You don't need to tell me.
What did you say it was?
Yeah, no, that's a weird thing. It's a full moon.
I tried to, I was asking everybody about the lunar. Yeah, I think it was just because you said otherwise. And then I was, pretty sure. And then you said, you even went as far as you're like, I went to, did you go to church? You said, did you go to church? Did you go to church? Because I went to church. That's what you were saying.
Church? Yeah, no. No, I always thought it was the third. I thought it was like a Thanksgiving kind of deal.
Yeah, I know. That's what you said. And then I said, I'm pretty sure it's lunar. And you said, it's not lunar.
Yeah, no.
I went to church.
Well,
I grew up in the church. Did you grow up in the church? Like, you were even, having, I don't even know what to call that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I want to apologize. Can you accept my apology?
I accept your apology, and I forgive you, and I love you.
Thank you for your apology.
All right. Yeah, I love you guys too.
That's what you say when anybody apologizes to you.
Right now.
If anybody ever says sorry to you, say, I forgive you and I love you.
That actually happened today.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
No, that happened today.
Did you tell them that you love them?
I accepted somebody's apology.
Uh-huh.
There's a thing that happened in preschool that happened where one of my coworkers, I don't know, it's a long story, but they got something mixed up.
This happened in preschool?
In my morning, and they came up to me later and said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." And I said, "All right, I forgive you. I accept your apology." That's the most important thing you can do, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's a very Christian thing to do.
I do feel like if someone apologizes and then you say, I accept your apology, they might also take that badly.
That's the best thing you can do is just move
I forgive you. Just say, I forgive you. But Jesus does not have a, what do you call it, monopoly?
That's true.
Jesus does not have a monopoly on forgiveness. I forgive. I am more. Yeah. I forgive more than Jesus.
Yep. It's true.
You think you do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know I do.
He's forgiven people.
How's the day?
Huh?
Is it hot? It's hot. Over here.
I'd say it's fairly nice.
It's really nice. Sometimes I forget to, it's so nice that you don't even appreciate it. It's just like, hey, this is just ambient. This is actually so nice.
In Wisconsin.
Even
completely unnoticeable temperature.
It's amazing actually. I didn't even think about it. This is I really gotta appreciate this.
Freddy over there?
Yeah, Freddy's here.
in the studio?
I'm over in the shack.
You're in the shack?
Yep.
I really gotta appreciate
what does that mean?
It's a little callback to yesterday's episode. It's just I'm on the booth. I'm in the booth.
So it's so nice.
Oh yeah. No, I did see a little bit of that. Yeah, I saw a little bit of the program yesterday.
Yeah, it's lunar.
It's lunar. Attention, though.
What did you eat for breakfast?
Today, what did I eat for breakfast? It was such a stressful morning. My morning was really, really tough today.
Oh, no.
What did you eat for breakfast?
Yeah,
Oh, no. What did you eat for breakfast?
It was such a whirlwind of a morning. It was at preschool, you know?
What did you eat for breakfast?
I'm trying to think. Can you just, stop yelling?
Well, I feel like you're trying to change the subject and my answer.
Well, just stop. Just give me a moment to think. It seems so long ago. You know, I get up at 6:30 in the goddamn morning.
That's true. That sounds stressful.
Yeah.
What do you eat for breakfast in those Wisconsin mornings?
It's 8. It's 8 over here. What did we even have?
Huh?
It was blueberries and yogurt.
Ooh.
Did you combine them together yourself? Like you had separate blueberries and yogurt?
Well, they are separate. They come in on a cart, and then you
you're in the preschool breakfast.
A bowl of yogurt, and then blueberries on the side. They can combine it if they want. I like to combine it.
Yeah, not Greek yogurt though, right?
Yeah, that's what you said. You were asking about the yogurt.
Have you had Greek yogurt?
Yeah, it's like a thicker kind of yogurt.
It tastes like sour cream.
Oh, is it?
It tastes like I haven't had sour cream in a long time, but the Greek yogurt tasted like if you gave me Greek yogurt and told me sour cream, I would believe you.
You ever put potato chips in sour cream? You dip it in the sour cream and eat them.
Well, you've got to put some dip. I mean, that's like onion dip.
Yeah.
Onion dip
you
is
know what we do tomorrow?
What?
Tomorrow's gonna be fun. So the letter of the week is J.
For justice?
Yeah, I mean, tomorrow's, the words are jovial, jamboree. Tomorrow is journalism. But the activity, and juggling today was juggling. We had those juggling
You should
stars,
teach children about justice.
Yeah, no, that's right. But it's not part of the big fancy word. You think justice is a big fancy word? It probably is.
It's not a long word.
It's a big concept.
It's not a long word, but it is a fancy word.
It's definitely a big concept, yeah.
It's a complicated word.
You know about jamboree? What jamboree is?
It's like people playing music together.
Yeah, it reminds me of children's shows.
It was a Beat Happening album. That's what I tell the kids.
Oh.
Is that the one with the cat on the rocket?
There's a party. It's a boisterous, often.
Are you reading from the dictionary again?
No, I think he's just
party.
saying it. So who picks these letters of the week? Or is it a letter of the week? Is that what you said, or day?
Letter of the week. But tomorrow our activity is a juice contest. Or not a contest, but a tasting. And so the kids get to taste juices. And we got some real interesting ones. We got like the classic apple, orange, and then lemon and pickle.
I think you were already talking about this, and I questioned the validity of pickle juice as the actual juice.
It is? Yeah, no, we talked about it. Is it a brine or is it a juice? But they sell it. They sell it in the supermarket as a juice. They sell.
You
it
say you say pickle juice, and you know what you're talking about, but I don't think that it should be under the juice category because
in the juice category.
Because it's got to be like pickle juice in this sense is you take a pickle and then you squeeze it.
Yeah.
And it'd be very similar. It'd be hard to tell the difference between the liquid outside of the pickles and the liquid inside of the pickle. But I think you got to take a pickle and squeeze it.
Don't you think that, like, if you, like, smushed down a pickle, you know, like, tamped it down and squeezed out all the juice, put it through a strainer, that would probably taste like pickled juice, right?
Yeah, but the pickled juice is just
an apple
like
or an orange.
the apple and the orange grew the juice inside them, and the pickle, like, you took a cucumber and then you like put it in like vinegar.
Have you ever seen a pickle before it's pickled?
It's a cucumber.
It's still it still looks like a pickle though. It's not just
Have
like.
you ever had cucumber water?
I always
Cucumber water is really good.
I always thought that pickles were like a regular smooth cucumber, and then somehow
the wrinkles.
Yeah, I thought
the warts and stuff.
Yeah. I thought it like grew those with the vinegar.
What are some of the strangest pickled things you've ever had? You ever have a pickled egg, like at the dark bar, the crypto trope?
Yeah, I don't like those, but it's not because of the pickling. I just don't like boiled eggs.
Yeah, I liked that. It was good.
You don't like boiled eggs?
I was still hungover in the morning, but it was good that I ate something.
Can I tell you the weirdest pickled thing I've ever had?
No.
Yes.
Okay, you gotta tell. This is what I was telling like the guy yesterday. Like you just say the things. Like if you like say, hey, can I tell the story? It's like no, you can't tell the story.
That's a good thing.
You start going into the story and you say, like, I think I don't remember what it was.
You just say like the weirdest pickled thing I ever had.
Yeah.
This. You don't need to ask for permission.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is like the jokes. Like, can I tell you a joke?
No.
Can I? No.
Yeah,
No.
As a talk show host,
can I ask you a question? I think the guy yesterday was trying to ask a question. Can I ask you a question?
Can I ask you a question?
No. No, you cannot. And then
you can't do that.
Because then you want to.
Go right along.
You're gonna not. Yeah. See, you're gonna tell the story. What are you gonna do? Not ask me the question? Can I ask you a question? No, you can't. Okay, moving on. Like if you're not giving like when you're saying like, can I tell you this thing? Like no, it's not. You're just not saying the thing. And then you're like, well. And
Mr. Ginsu always used to say, hey, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
And then you'd say, what the fuck, over?
Yeah.
Which is not really a question.
That's the best question. And that's all. Like
he's not asking.
He's not asking. I got one. Hey, I got like that's and that's like I got a story for you about the pickles. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. What's the story? So, like, do you have a story? Like that's like somebody at my like at my job. They're like I'm like talking to them and they're like, can I use the restroom? Somebody asked me. I said, no, you can't use the restroom. And then he got a little weird. And then he, you know, I was just like.
And then he just like pissed his pants.
Yeah, but then I kind of just like gestured, like don't ask me about it. And then he asked me again. What? And then I said no. And he said that's what you said last time. Like, I said no again.
Like before I left, she was like, "Do you mind if I use the bathroom before you leave?" And I said no. Like you can't.
Yeah. Oh, then do you mind thing is confusing.
It's like she was just trying to tell me, like, I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah.
But instead, she asked it, and I was like, no, you can't do that.
Nope, not gonna
You knew
happen.
it was a joke.
It's a joke. It's a joke, but it's also It's also like, don't ask that. Just like, it's also like trying to
assert yourself.
It's trying to teach to not ask stupid things or something.
Yeah. And being a teacher, that's
but then you're teaching by, I guess, but then you have to be like a little bit intuitive. With the teaching, it's like sometimes intuitive teaching doesn't work when you try to make things very obvious, but don't actually completely lay it out, and still some people won't pick it up.
The letter of the week last week was the letter of the week last week was N, and it was, I thought about the word nuance, but that's like such a big concept. Like, you want to talk about justice, right? The word nuance is just the same. Like, that's such a weird thing to talk about with 4 and 5-year-olds, you know? Nuance?
It's really something they could stand to learn, though. I mean, almost no nuance. Really?
At that age, you think?
Yeah.
Nuance?
Completely unnuanced, I would say.
Tyler, you want some numbers?
Yeah, I better take those.
And we got to do some tape stuff, too.
Yeah, we're getting down to it.
How far along in the show are we?
We only got about 10 minutes left.
Okay. All right. You ready for my number?
Yes.
Ready.
84, 28, 14, and 32.
I guess we could do both anyway, or are we doing both? No, Tyler just...
if we're ever going to see any kind of justice.
We're going to check that. What's on here? Oh, this Star Trek. We're going to look at 2019, maybe, if I can find it. Where is it? Here it is. Oh, 6:30 is so early. What time do you go to bed?
Me?
Yeah.
I go to bed in about an hour and a half, at 10.
10? Is the sun out?
Ideally. Typically, I stay up late because my girl wants to FaceTime with me, so.
On this episode in 2018, 19?
Yeah.
I think your brother and your grandma woke up really late.
How do you know?
Not Wednesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. And the tape is running out, and it's going to be in the middle of the year. Or, of course, like
This is yesterday.
quarter of the way through the year, and the tapes are going to get weird. You're going to be able to follow through which tapes are which and what year
Seems so far away.
you should be watching and which tape is on which
Yeah,
one.
it's kind of quiet.
It gets confusing. We get a lot of calls, and we get days when we get a lot of calls.
What is that?
What day is
Oh, this is
yesterday?
which one? And
Oh, that's a trip. It's like we're doing that.
Yeah, put me a little closer to the middle of the box.
We're going to go to
There we go.
Back Future.
Like you're in the past.
Hey, Future, test the past.
Hey, past.
Oh, hey, future. Did the world get hit by a nuclear bomb?
You said that yesterday.
Last time.
Maybe I'm waiting for that to happen.
Andrew just woke up. It's 2 p.m. So did Grandma. It's Friday. Jean's by the Green River. Not the Green River on here, though. Okay, bye.
No, not the
Future.
Green River here.
Not the one around here. Yep.
I was thinking about the killer. Hey,
I've been
reminds me of that
getting back
killer.
into the tape
You were
stuff.
talking about him?
The Green
They
River.
never caught that guy, did they?
They did
That was
catch
like in
him.
Oregon?
They did catch him. No, they didn't. They go to church. Shoot him. They go to church. They caught him. His name is Gary Ridgway.
When did that get found out?
I
Isn't that
think.
like kind of an unknown case or unsolved for a while?
No, I mean it's been solved for a long time. I think they solved it in the early 2000s.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did they ever find the Zodiac?
I heard that they think they found the Zodiac. I follow true crime. America likes it, but I guess I follow it too.
I saw like a video thing about how true crime is like kind of ruining like Americans.
Why?
How they're like kind of sucked into like this dark shit all the time. Just like sucked into like some sociopathic killer ideology, and everybody looks at each other like they're a serial killer or something. It's like psychologists have been talking about this, how it's like this new phenomenon where we have access to all this terrible content.
Sounds like,
and we just don't trust each other anymore.
Sounds like old people not liking the technology talk.
Technology.
They're like,
What?
hey, all these kids are playing their video games. They're watching their true crime. It's ruining America.
I just don't want my clone to fuck me anymore. I'm like sick of that.
Yeah, like metaphorically or like
metaphorically. Yeah, no, I'm just like I'm tired of him Skyping me every night, saying like, "Hey, you up?"
Yeah.
My clone keeps doing that, and I don't even know where he lives. He's like keeps a low profile, so.
It's like I made a clone so that the clone would do my job for me, and then I wouldn't have to work anymore. And then he just got a mind of his own, and
yeah. For a while, my clone was like doing everything for me, and then he went rogue. And now it's just like fucking up my life.
He made a clone. He made a clone of himself.
He also all hours of the night asking if I want to like sex.
Your clone also wanted the day off though after he was working, and then he made a clone of himself. But that clone was slightly degraded.
Man, it was so nice having the day off on Memorial Day where I just like woke up, my alarm went off. I forgot to not unset my alarm, you know. And then I spent the day in bed, and I was like, "Oh, I'm getting paid right now. This is so nice." That's always a nice feeling.
Did you turn off your alarm?
Say again?
Did you go back to sleep?
What?
Did you go back to sleep?
Oh yeah, I went back to sleep. Yeah, I slept until like 10 a.m.
Oh, wow.
But then I have some trainings that I have to do online. I gotta get completed. So I kind of was at work, but it's also like those are separate from work. So I'm gonna get like an extra, I don't know, $500 on my paycheck for getting that done, which is cool.
Buy?
Oh, I'm just trying to get caught up. Like I'm kind of behind on like my power bill. I'm up to date on rent, but I'm trying to move out of this place. You know, I told you about that.
You're behind on your power bill?
I'm not like super behind. I'm just like
a little behind.
Haven't paid in full every time.
What's your power bill company called?
It's called MG&E, Madison Gas and Electric. Yep, just like TSE, right?
Energy.
That's right, Puget Sound Energy.
Here, I'm gonna do the numbers.
All right, I'm gonna write them down.
We're gonna do the message to the future. I guess we're doing this, right? We're not doing that, or?
Yeah. If we find the other ball, we can try that again soon.
Here it goes. The numbers are, and then we'll do the message to the future. I gotta cue that up too. And then eventually, one of these days, we gotta move to a new tape.
Yeah, it's getting close.
We're gonna run. I mean, should we change it early?
Do you want to put it to? I just found like a bunch of like blank tapes, like completely.
That's probably better.
Is that a good idea?
I don't know. Is it better than blanking it out with a whatever, like a title?
I think we still should blank it out with the titles, but like it's completely fresh tape with nothing on it. Might be good.
I think it'd be good.
What do you got there?
19. Anybody
19.
Get
it? Nobody. No one got 19.
30.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Pretty close. We got 31. I had 31.
And 89.
Breaking up on me.
89. Oh, Tyler had 84.
Sounds
pretty
robotic.
Close.
What?
Pretty close.
Last one is 80.
Bing bong.
You know
ding dong.
At McDonald's,
Yeah.
They have a robot voice ask you if you have the app. Did you know that's a robot?
What? The one that's like, hi. Yeah. Do you have your app number today?
That's a recording.
And then they're like, welcome McDonald's. What do you want? No, it's because
really
they probably couldn't get everyone to actually ask you if you had the mobile app.
Sounds like
it's a recording.
Yeah.
So, like, I got confused. I kind of thought like somebody was getting trained.
Keyboard.
I was like,
this is a prank.
are you training somebody? What's going on? And then I was like asking on the mic. I was
keyboard.
like, "Is that a robot guy?" I'm like, "Yes." And like, the other day they they charge for a large coffee now,
They charge more than $1.
but they charge more than a small.
Oatmeal coffee
So it used to
sandwich.
be like, why are you getting the small coffees? Now they re-tiered the coffee prices.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So now, if you get the meal, it comes with a medium coffee, and you have to get the large coffee. So if you say I want a large coffee, then they charge you more for it,
Yeah.
and then it shows up as a separate charge from the meal. Like they should just like charge you more for the meal, but instead on the receipt it puts on a separate charge for it, and then you're like, what is this charge? Like that's the coffee charge. It's only like 40 cents. And then I was like, you're charging me for a large coffee? And they're like, yes, we are. That's correct.
Like you're charging. Wait, because would you like if you got a soda, would it be a small soda?
Medium.
Like with the meal, it'd be a medium. So it's like they're basically giving like if you got a medium coffee, it would be no change.
Yeah, but now it's large. It should be like less. And whatever it is, even if they just
Honestly, yeah, coffee's less than soda. It has to be.
But if they incorporated it into the price of the meal, I wouldn't have even noticed at all.
Right. Yeah.
But then I had to be like, are you charging for large? And I'm like, yes. And then what do you? And then it's just like the guy that's there at McDonald's. It's like, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yep.
I don't know the robot coffee guy, but it's like the assimilation that started with the robot asking you about the app, because if you say yes, I don't even think you talk to anybody.
No, you're not talking to anyone.
You say yes, and then like boom, bing, and it's like.
You're still talking to a human, but like the robot is asking the question, and the human doesn't even know that question has been asked. That's the crazy thing. They probably don't even they get on the line after that question is. That's like the answering machine message.
Yeah.
You know.
But then, what happens if you say yes, and then
I always say yes, and then the person's like, "What can I get you?" And I'm like, I have a mobile app code."
So it doesn't even do anything?
Doesn't even do anything.
I thought I thought it'd be like, hey, we gotta do this. I thought they'd be also. I'm doing this thing where I'm queuing it up on the VCR, so then when it's getting queued, we go away for a minute.
Oh, I know about that. We can't even be heard.
Yeah. Like
okay,
this.
like this.
Tuesday. Bye, future.
Okay.
It's Wednesday, right? We gotta queue it that way because
There's got to be a better way.
because we're getting so close to the end of the tape that it's hard to judge the.
Oh.
Every day the buffer is bigger.
Oh.
Starting to tape over the end of Messages of the Future. That's
I
why
see.
we probably ought to change the tape out.
Yeah.
It's like, are we doing this to fill up the tape, or are we? What else is there?
I mean, you kind of want to go as long as you can, I guess. You know, with the tape.
You know, it's kind of like shuffleboard.
Right.
Like,
You don't want to go off the edge.
yeah.
Yeah, you're like trying to and you're also trying to knock off all the other pieces, but I guess the knocking the other pieces off doesn't make a lot of sense with this. But
is there any like truly cooperative sports where like the whole there's no like you're trying to win? Like,
what is the crazy sound?
I don't know.
Is that the computer? Ah, that is. Is it the computer one? When you turn, what did you just turn down?
One of the VCRs.
Which VCR?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What you don't know? It's just one of them.
It's this one.
Is that VCR 2?
Which one is it?
Background and main VCR.
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta swap that one out.
Oh yeah. All right.
That's our main background tape player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty emotionally attached to it, but maybe you're right.
No. Well, I could.
Oh! Hey, future! It's overtime.
We're leaving a message to the future. Hey, future.
Tyler, what do you have to say to the future?
Tyler left.
Oh.
And what did we talk about? Canning.
Schrodinger's boat.
Solving problems you don't have.
Bye, future. Oh, bye, background tape VCR. Maybe it's last round. Uh-oh. Thanks for watching. It's Wednesday. We're on TCTV channel 22, 11:30, 2 a.m. Check it out here. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-4, calling message on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Graham, TCTV, the web of doing problems with the book for radio, South.com. Rebecca, Mount Morning, Northwest, Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thanks for reviewing the video, watching. Thank you. Hey, John, where are you from? Oh, yeah, John.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.